Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3. Today we are back and we are resuming our career mode despite the frustrations of the last episode. Took a week off and now we're back ready to complete the season. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But first, let's take a look at where we are with the schedule. We have Indianapolis and Las Vegas as our last two Xfinity regular season races. We are done with Monster Energy Hot Seats, unfortunately, and we have our last truck race. At Bristol, before we head into the playoffs there for the Truck Series. So we are getting really close to the end, but let's head off to Indianapolis for the Lilly Diabetes 250. Alright, let's see where we qualify here at the Brickyard. 18th, not too bad. I felt like I could have done a little bit better in turn 1, so that's about where I expected. Let's see, we got Allgaier on the pole. No unusual things there. I think I'm going to leave the setup where it is. Oh good, we're going to move up a spot. Let's see who failed inspection. Lilly Diabetes 250. Allgaier's on the pole, we established that. And Elliott Sadler crashed during qualifying. That is unfortunate. Stephen Light, nobody really cares about that. But Elliott Sadler going to the back of the grid and is definitely a significant moment there.
You're coming to the green.
And it moves us to the inside. Now we've got the NASCAR Heat patented 4 wide starts here. Really haven't seen a lot of those in Heat 3, but now they've started to return here at these bigger tracks.
Stay on the bottom here. Still there?
Alright. Let's get up to speed. We know we tend to struggle at doing that, so let's get up to speed before we do anything stupid. Sorry, Garrett.
Still there?
We really don't have to lift off in turns 2 and turns 4, but I'm going to assume the AI are. So that's probably going to throw a wrench into things, but
Still there.
we'll see what happens here.
All clear.
I can go underneath. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting to be able to do it, but he gave me a little bit of room, so that works. Maybe even go underneath Ryan Sieg here. Not touch the apron. Excellent. Get a good run off of turn 4. Only got 3 laps on this stage, so definitely need to make up time quickly. Remember, we are in a close battle for the regular season championship with Allgaier and Bell, I believe. So we need to get all the points we can get, especially with Allgaier up front. I'm pretty sure that's who was up front. Oh, I got tight there. I was going to see if I could get above Growler, but I just pushed in the corner. But we just need to get all the stage points we can get, as well as good results, because we have not had a good string of races recently. But we just need to start capitalizing a little bit better.
Careful. Still there.
Dang it. But luckily we'll get a good run off the corner, get in the draft of Gallagher.
Still there.
Good run for him. He's usually not doing too hot.
All right, let's go.
I don't think I've said the name Spencer Gallagher in a very long time, so that's good for him.
Careful. Still
Oh,
there.
we're pushing a little bit. I'm going to have to make an adjustment on the pit stop. Alright, I'll back off here so we're not 3 wide going into turn 2. When I'm by myself, I got a handle of, how much I need to let off. But with the addition of the draft carrying more speed in the corners, or going into the corners, I need to let off more, and I'm just not familiar with that yet. Okay, that was a lot better that time. We're going to get a run on Harvick here.
Still there.
Seem to be struggling in 2 and 4, but that time I did really well. This is probably where we're going to plateau here. Actually, this is the end of the stage, so no plateauing needed because we're going to end it right now. 5th place. Considering where we started, not going to complain too much. Where is Christopher Bell? I have not seen him at all. Looks like we've got kind of a split strategy here. I'm in the camp of needing to get stage points, so I'm not going to pit here. I'm the only one who didn't pit. There were like half of the people on the board that said they weren't going to pit, so I thought it was going to be a legit split strategy, but we might be in a bit of a bind now, huh? Dang it, game. Thought you were going to throw a little strategy in there, but nope. Alright, well, let's at least win this stage, because we're going to be fricked when we pit at the end of stage 2.
Car on the outside now. Top straight,
Oh, that was a close call with Allgaier there. But yeah, we're going to be screwed when it comes to pitting at the end of stage 2. Oh, God. Carried a little bit too much speed. Oh, clobbered the wall. Well, let's at least win this stage, because we're going to need it. We're going to need all the bonus points I can get, considering how bad of a finish I'm going to get. Barring a miracle.
You got one to go.
I don't think I'm a winning car. I think I'm a top 5 car, which makes this a little frustrating, but oh well. Let's just try to fend off Hemrick here, and then we'll worry about things later. Yeah, it's a little tight, so I'm going to loosen up the car. Maybe add some tape. What's the temperature looking like? Oh, we got plenty of room to add some tape. Alright, let's just fend off Hemrick here. Alright, well, we're going to win stage 2, but at what cost is the main question here.
Way to go, driver.
If nobody else pits, we'll at least take full service. And that definitely looks like the case. Alright, so full service. Add some tape and loosen up the car just a bit. And now we get to have fun going from the back of the pack. At Indy, one of the toughest places to pass in NASCAR.
Ready?
This is going to be fun. How many laps do I have to get it done? I have 6 laps. Oh boy. And this is of course one of the tracks that I can't really use the high side to my advantage at all, so I'm going to have to beat and bully my way through the field. A couple people I need to be careful with doing so, but I don't remember who they are. I feel like Joe Nemechek was one of them, but there was somebody else too that was starting to get a little mad at me. Jeff Green, maybe? I don't know. I cannot recall. I'm sure I'll find out rather rudely. Well, considering Sadler's only gotten up to 30th, you would think I'd have a tough time as well, but clearly we are far superior to Mr. Elliott Sadler here this year. That's the apron, though, so I'm going to regret saying that. Okay, back to square one with less laps. Let's get some new tires. Dang it! The one time I hit the apron. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. I'm going to blame the game on this one because it said that half the people were going to pit, half the people weren't going to pit at the end of stage 1, which I thought was a reasonable thing. Because we could make it to the end of stage 2, so I thought, you know, maybe people were going to go for stage points, but no. That's just frustrating. Alright, let's try to be a little bit more careful with the apron. I really didn't even need to be on the apron, so let's just be a little bit smarter. We can fly through the pack, but at this point I think a top 20 is going to be what we... Dang it, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Careful.
That was just me being stupid with Morgan there.
Alright, you're clear.
Alright, good underneath Jeske, maybe even Spencer Boyd. Excellent, don't get on the apron. There's Elliott. See, we're plowing through this field. We just don't have enough laps to really do anything about it. What, we got like 4 laps to go? No, we have 1 lap to go. Wow, that caution burned off a lot of laps. Okay, well, yeah, top 20 is definitely going to be the goal. I mean, our teammate's right here, so I guess that's the team expectation. But man, we had 6 laps when we restarted the last time. I wrecked coming off of turn 4 on the first lap after the restart. And apparently they wiped out 4 laps in that.
Careful, still there. You're all clear up top.
Oh well. Alright, let's just see if I can maybe pass 1 or 2 more cars coming off of turn 4. Just look how fast I am though. How it's ridiculous. If I just had like 2 more laps.
Nice work for
God, that's frustrating. So much for that, you know, being smart and trying to get decent finishes. Yeah, that's frustrating. Alright, who won? I'm sure it was Allgaier with my luck. It was... Oh, it was Hemrick. Okay. Allgaier did finish second, though, with the stage win, so... That's unfortunate. No, that's not a bad payday for finishing 18th. Alright, we are now 8 points behind Allgaier. 8 points behind Allgaier for the regular season championship with 1 race left. Let's head back to the menu and see what we got going on next. Alrighty. Got a message from our mentor. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, I know you've had a string of bad luck lately, but don't worry. I believe in you. Keep working hard and things will turn around.
Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. See, everybody even recognizes I'm an... Oh, no.
Hey, at times, you're gonna have bad weeks. Sometimes they fall, week after week. It'll be alright. Dig down deep. Get on to the next one.
You know, that's not a bad person for that kind of message. Alex LeBay, you lie. You know what? You brighten my day every time I see you. Thank you, Vinnie Miller. I don't really care, but thank you. Alright, what do we got next? We got Truck and Xfinity. Truck is at Bristol, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna simulate this truck race because I do want to get a second Xfinity episode, and we're sitting fine in the truck series right now. So let me get people on here, and then we'll just simulate it. Honestly, I should have been simulating a lot more of these, but I don't mind, you know, if it's the first thing in the episode, just doing it. But when it's kind of in the middle of 2 races, then I really don't care. Alright, sim race, please. With that car. We made the playoffs. Excellent. Where did we finish? We finished 24th. Wow. Okay. And apparently we ruffled some feathers as well. With some of our best friends. And then Bailey Curry was just in awe. As well as Dalton. I don't know what happened in that race, but who cares? Alright, let's get this last race of the regular season underway. DC Solar 300 RIP at Las Vegas. Alright, let's see where we qualify.
Let's see where that
9th place. Excellent. I felt like I could have done a little bit better in turn 1, but not going to be too mad about that. We need to beat Allgaier by 8 points in order to get the regular season championship, so that's going to be a tall order if we don't win and he finishes... Well, he needs to finish outside the top 5, regardless of how well we do, I think. Alright, DC Solar 300, RIP. RIP DC Solar. Ty Majeski, yeah, he's always struggling. Justin Allgaier's on the pole. That's it. Alright.
Coming to the green, driver.
We really need to sweep the stages and the race here, so let's try to get off to a good start. Cookie cutter mile and a half are definitely my strong suit, so hopefully we can continue that trend here today.
Careful, still there.
And start to get some momentum back, because we have just been on a really bad stretch of races recently. Darlington didn't go so well, Indy didn't go so well. We had, like, what, Road America before that didn't go so well. So, I mean, we've got Sorry, Elliot, you were in the way of progress.
Still
We
there.
just had a bad string of races
You
recently.
got room. You're clear. You got room. You're clear there.
Alright. Make it 3 wide here.
Stay on the bottom. Still there. Outside,
Almost
outside.
clipped Allgaier, but that's fine. Wouldn't have minded if I clipped
Stay
him a
on the
bit.
bottom. Still there. Car on the outside now. All right, you're clear.
Tyler Reddick, this is not your battle right now. My battle is with Allgaier.
Still there.
Now Christopher Bell's starting to come into the picture as well.
Clear to go, driver.
Rhyming
Stay
with
low.
Ernie, that's
there.
swell.
Top's free. Use it if you need it.
Alright, just try to pull away a bit. Wouldn't mind if he got passed by a couple other people as well. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I need to stop with this rhyming. I was about to say Christopher Bell, and that would have been like 5 sentences in a row that rhymed, and that would not have been a... That would have been a bit cringeworthy. I'm not gonna lie. Not like I try.
White flag. Dig, driver.
I want to die. With my suit and my tie. Okay, I'll stop turning into a kindergarten teacher now. I have those moments in my life that I tend to do that, but... Oh, look at that. Allgaier fell out of the top 5. That is exactly what we needed here in this stage.
You took that
Excellent.
stage. Good job.
We did what we needed to do, and the rest of the field followed. He finished 8th. Wow. I mean, that's 7 of our 8 points right there. Not pitting here. Well, that's a good start.
Coming to the green, driver. Ready. Car there on the outside.
Alright, let's get a good restart here, and hopefully we can
5 to go. This time by.
clear Bell, maybe run away with this thing. Because we did pull out to about a second lead there in the last couple of laps. But it's just getting up to speed that often tends to be a struggle for us. Block Bell, block Sadler. Alright. I'm going to cut out here a bit, save a little time on the video, and I'll see you guys at the end of the stage. Alright, end of stage 1 here. We ran away with it.
Stage. Good job.
Let's see where Allgaier finished. 8th again. Alright, so we have now passed Allgaier in the points. We got a 6-point gap. Now it's just a matter of fuel strategy. Alright. No coming from the back today, huh? Just what we needed. We needed a good domination leading into the chase.
Ready.
And yes, I'm going to still call it chase, because that's what I'm used to. I might slip up and call it playoffs every now and then, but I'm used to the chase.
Clear all around.
Alright, block Sadler, block Custer. It takes almost a full lap for us to get up to speed, it feels like. But I'm going to use this time to briefly talk about the channel and what's going to be happening here in the coming months. So as some of you guys know from history, I have a job that I do only in the summer and the fall. I teach local marching band, and our schedule really ramps up towards July. So I'm spending June pre-recording the living crap out of things, because I've had a history of this channel just kind of dying off in the summer, which is usually the exact opposite time that you would want to die off. So I'm going to really try to focus on getting a bunch of episodes pre-recorded, so when I hit Bandcamp dates that I have a bunch of videos ready to go. So I might not be talking as much about current events because obviously I'll be pre-recording so much that by the time you watch a certain video, it might be 2 or 3 weeks later than when I recorded it. So I most likely won't be talking about current events as much. Also, series that will be happening. We'll be continuing the series, obviously. NASCAR 06 is finally going to be restarted. We're going to pick up where we left off. I believe we were in the Bush series. So that is where we will pick up. That's going to go into our, trying to play through every game in the NASCAR series. So we kind of scrapped doing it all in order, but that's fine. Might as well finish the ones we've started. And then there's always a chance for, if I get gifted a game similar to Drift Force and Arizona Derby, might do a couple one-offs. I still have stuff going up on the Team Chaos channel, Minecraft stuff, and other co-op stuff. I combined co-op and collab. They're both true, so I have a couple of those things going up on the Team Chaos channel as well. Links in the description. That's the apron, Aaron. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Luckily, we had enough of a lead that that's not going to hurt us too much. But, and then there's also another new game that I really want to try that I got recently. Wow, that really wiped our lead away there. It's called Indy 500 Evolution. It's on the Xbox 360. And it's basically kind of like a storyline of the history of the Indy 500 from like 1960 to 1980, about somewhere within that range. And I'm very interested in trying it. I don't know if it will be like a full long running series. It depends on how frustrated I get with it. But it's definitely something I'm going to take a look at probably in the near future. So that's something to look forward to. Realistically, I don't think I'll be finishing either this game or NASCAR 06 anytime soon. Realistically, hopefully. I would love to finish these games quickly, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we probably won't be having any new games in the timeline. But if I were to finish one of these, probably, if it was this, I would probably go back to NASCAR Heat Evolution and finish that off. And if it's 06, I'll probably bump up to 07 because we did start that briefly and I rage quit at that. So that's probably where things would lie if we were to finish one of these two series. But for the next couple weeks, expect one episode on each.
5 laps to go.
It'll probably be like a Tuesday and Friday. I'm trying to avoid, because my series goes up on Monday on the Team Chaos channel, so I'm trying to avoid overlapping there. What happened to Kevin Harvick? He was like a second behind me, and now he's not even in the top 5. Did he blow up? It's very possible. See if he's on pit road. I can't really tell from this angle. He might be. But, yeah, so that's what's coming up. At least 2 episodes a week. If I get more backlogged, then I intend to maybe I'll put a second episode of this up. This is definitely the priority.
Pitting car just ahead.
We do have a car slow up ahead here. Who is that? That does look like a Kevin Harvick. Alright. From second to last, he goes. Alright, but let me get through these last couple of laps here and I'll be right back. Alright, white flag is out, sponsored by Brandt. Alright, I did make it back up to 4th, but he would need to pass me and beat me by like 5 positions in order to make up ground in the points, so... Assuming my math is correct, which can be debatable at times, we should be winning the regular season championship. Which is great. I don't think I've ever done that in these games. We've obviously won championships, but we've never really won the regular season championship. But we are back on track. We win at Las Vegas as the game lags out tremendously there at the end. No need for a burnout. We've already embarrassed the field enough. Except for Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick was pretty close until the end. Yeah, Allgaier finished 5th. BJ McLeod in 15th. Starting to show some of those improvements that we've given him from Fantasy Cup. Spencer Boyd and Kevin Harvick out of the race. Alright. That is an excellent payday right there. Cannot be mad about that much money, that's for sure. The season gets later, the money seems to grow. But yes, we win the regular season points championship. That's another, like, crap ton of points. We've already got a lot from wins and stage wins, but we might have like 90 playoff points going into this. That's insane. But here we are in victory lane. That's another win for the Happy Dog in spirit, of course. And let's head back to the menu. We've made the playoffs. That noise isn't nearly as loud as terrifying as it was in NASCAR Heat 2, so that's pleasant. Remember, that was like jump scare city for me there. Because usually I'm not looking at my phone, you know, checking Twitter and stuff, and then BAM! That happens. But alright, good payday. Message from the mentor.
Congrats on making the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. You haven't won anything yet, but keep up the hard work, and I know you can be a champion.
I haven't won anything yet. Wait until you see my playoff points. Oh my god, how many video messages? This is a lot of messages.
Congrats. You made it to the playoffs, but it can be a difficult time. Be sure and take it one race at a time.
Like you would know, Spencer Boyd.
Congrats on making it to the playoffs. Good luck.
Thank you, Ryan.
Hey, congratulations on making it to the playoffs. Good luck.
Thank you as well, Daniel.
Congratulations on making it to the playoffs, but the real season starts now.
Where did they record that clip? Rundown barn in the middle of nowhere? Sounds great, Chad. I know you wouldn't know. Oh, he's got a video message as well.
Nice job making it into the playoffs. Still got some work to do, but just keep going.
Why did they pick Chad Fincham to do some of those? I mean, he doesn't do that bad. It just puzzled me why they would pick Chad Fincham and Spencer Boyd. Oh my god, this might be that might be the first message I've ever gotten from Morgan Shepherd. The fact that he is using Twitter at all is quite outstanding. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Stephen, as well. Josh Williams, thank you. All these people are my friends. Lumped in. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. We will be starting both the Truck Series Chase and the Xfinity Series Chase coming up. Let's take a look at those Chase rosters, why don't we? Playoff grids. For the Truck Series, we have a 50-point cushion thanks to our 59 playoff points over the cutoff line. So we got Ben Rhodes, Brett Moffitt, Johnny Sauter, Justin Haley, Harrison Burton, Cody Kaufman, and Myatt Snyder. So unfortunately, it looks like somebody bumped out Jordan Anderson, which is incredibly disappointing. All these people have wins, yeah. That's incredibly disappointing that we did not get Jordan Anderson into the playoffs, but there's not much I could have done about that. So that's the Truck Series, and now for the Xfinity Series. Again, pretty typical roster of people. We have 85 playoff points, which gives us almost a 2-race cushion. Well, no, not with the stage points, but it gives us a full 1-race cushion over the cutoff going in, which is outstanding. And then, so we got a pretty usual amount of suspects here. No real surprises at all. Kind of typical roster there, so. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.